Hello, my family. We want for say a very big good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you day now in the world. We tell una thank you. We una don't come join we na ya. Um Last week we been cancel una, but we not be able for talk face to face. This week we get the opportunity for we able for talk face to face. So we want to say thank you to everybody we don't join we. As soon as they join we, so the link we una use for join we they ask for make una take that link there, may una self share 'em to una friends, to una friends of friends. As una know, we dey on Facebook, we dey on LinkedIn, we dey on YouTube, we dey on X, we dey on Twitter, we dey on WhatsApp, we dey on all the different social media platform them. And by God power, by next week, we will able for make una self, we able for call we and let we dey talk, let una self get opportunity for ask questions na the show. As usual, they bring pleasant greetings to we all from all over the world. Me, name Navalda Kai Kai, me, Dana Canada, and I want to say thank you to we all, we Denaya. Today we get with we Mr. Ahmed Salim Yonka Sise. We na we panel guest today. I go bring Anka on, making safe can bring greetings to Una, Mr. Salim. Mr. Salim, you can go ahead and tell the people there will do. Mr. Salim, do you hear me? It looked like we get a little bit of difficulty with Mr. Salim internet. I'm not sure say hear anything we I say. But as una day with we, una be a we small. Unfortunately, internet na salon not always very reliable. But by God power, the pray say we get Dr. Richard Conte as the one where they when our Papa government, we go see improvements na then kind things then they like internet. We're so important in the world today. Internet when maybe they grow up, internet not being thing where we they worry about. But now, any sign of the world where you go, including salon, if you not get internet, but putting the way not the work. Bank not the work. That ATM machine.
As a private man, I'm not going to hold on, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. Me, you can touch it again.
What is that this country when you want to go? No, kill myself like the past. No.
This country, the world gets
police. Now the million tax on the behind to pay you. And so that you go tell me to me about worker and the country.
This, of course, the audio will be make say Dr. Richard Conte they face a very serious intimidation and team for consolidate the people and what they don't face during the elections. You know, this is very unfortunate, me family. For like you see a very senior citizen like this, they move for get in touch with the people and they don't intimidate during and after elections. This not the barrage of police them. Of course, where we dey now, we dey head for Kwedu, where they don't can make top points. Stop we say enough for good. This is very unfortunate, me people. Very, very unfortunate. You know, as you they see Dr. Richard Conte, they move along, you know, try to tell and say, being that you know come not to work carry it, for can talk to the people them, for can share pains with them, this and that kind of thing.
Make we spend a day with Dr. Richard Conte about who people know as the Unifier, while he be there inside Scotland. Dr. Richard Conte be cargo in Signa, Scotland, where they be meet every morning and discuss on what's in the agenda for the day for be like. Inside in team, we get people from the education sector, business sector, woman empowerment, youth empowerment, and economic building, among other sectors them. This very day, it meets with the Minister for Public Finance for Scotland. Then be discussed on some matters there, as there will also be a travel by the same train for Gona Parliament.
Welcome to Parliament. Thank you. How are you? Good afternoon.
The Parliament be welcome Dr. Richard and the entourage, we be there together with Councillor Graham Campbell, as he be they lead them for meets with some members of Parliament and ministers there inside Scotland. Inside the Scottish Parliament, Dr. Conte be meet with Callum McKeag and other member of Parliament there will be welcome in team as they go for get them meeting with some big people them now the Scottish government. The Unifier in team be meet with Matthew Medicine, one minister we don't had 5 different ministries there and all our parliamentarians there as they discuss critical issues we could bring benefits for Saloon and Scotland. After a series of meetings there and open parliament session, outside the first minister begets for give a speech, Dr. Conte and his team began at the Parliament Garden, outside them begets for meets with Nicola Sturgeon, one of Scotland's former First Minister and one of the people where they consider for be a hero inside Scotland. Then discuss on intricate matters then on how they go able to work together for boost Salon towards global recognition. As the day they done, Dr. Conte be returned with his team na the hotel outside and tap. No forget for like, comment, share, and follow Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier. Make we spend a day with Dr. Richard Conte about who people know as the Unifier, while he be there inside Scotland. Dr. Richard Conte be cargo in Signa, Scotland, where they be meet every morning and discuss on what's in the agenda for the day for be like. Inside in team, we get people from the education sector, business sector, woman empowerment, youth empowerment, and economic building, among other sectors them. This very day, it meets with the Minister for Public Finance for Scotland. Then be discussed on some matters there, as there will also be a travel by the same train for Gona Parliament.
Welcome to Parliament. Thank you. How are you? Good afternoon.
The Parliament be welcome Dr. Richard and the entourage, we be there together with Councillor Graham Campbell, as he be they lead them for meets with some members of Parliament and ministers there inside Scotland. Inside the Scottish Parliament, Dr. Conte be meet with Callum McKeag and other member of Parliament there will be welcome in team as they go for get them meeting with some big people them now the Scottish government. The Unifier in Intimbi meets with Matthew Medicine, one minister we don't had 5 different ministries there and all our parliamentarians there as they discuss critical issues we could bring benefits for Saloon and Scotland. After a series of meetings there and open parliament session, outside the first minister begets for give a speech, Dr. Conte and Intimbi gone at the Parliament's garden, outside and begets for meets with Nicola Sturgeon, one of Scotland's former First Minister and one of the people where they consider for be a hero inside Scotland. Then discuss on intricate matters then on how they go able work together for boost Salon towards global recognition. As the day they done, Dr. Conte be returned with his team na the hotel outside and tap. No forget for like, comment, share, and follow Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier.
As a private man, I'm not going to work out. Hold on, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. Me, you can touch it again.
What in this country when you want to go? No, put myself like the past. No.
Let them on the this country, the world gets
Why you say we not for kind of you check when the police now the million tax on the I to pay you. I said that you go tell me tell me about waka na the country.
This, of course, the audio will be make say Dr. Richard Conte they face a very serious intimidation and team for consolidate the people and what they don't face during the elections. You know, this is very unfortunate, me family. For like you see a very senior citizen like this, they move for get in touch with the people and they don't intimidate during and after elections. This not the barrage of police them. Of course, where we dey now, we dey head for Kwaidu, where they don't can make chop points. Stop we say we not for good. This is very unfortunate, me people. Very, very unfortunate. You know, as you they see Dr. Richard Conte, they move along, you know, try to tell and say, being that you know come not to work carry for can talk to the people them, for can share pains with them, this I like kind thing.
As a private man, I'm not going to work out. Hold on, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. Me, you can touch it again.
What in this country when you want to go? No, put myself like the past.
Let them on the this country, the world gets
Why you say we not for kind of you check when the police now.
This, of course, the audio will be make say Dr. Richard Conte they face a very serious intimidation and team consolidate the people and what they don't face during the elections. You know, this is very unfortunate, me family. For like you see a very senior citizen like this, they move for get in touch with the people and they don't intimidate. elections, this na the barrage of police them. Of course, where we dey now, we dey head for Kwedu, where they don't can make chop points. Stop, we say we not for good. This is very unfortunate with people them. Very, very unfortunate. You know, as you dey see, Dr. Richard Conte, they move along. You know, try to tell and say, being that you know come, not to work carry it, for can talk to the people them, for can share pains with them. This na that kind of thing.
As a private man, I'm not going to hold on, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. No, kill me now. Me, you can punch out again.
What is that this country? No, you check when the police. Now the million tax on the bank to pay you. I said that you go tell me $10 million waka na the country.
This, of course, the audio will be make say Dr. Richard Conte they face a very serious intimidation and team for consolidate the people and what they don't face during the elections. You know, this is very unfortunate, me family. For like you see a very senior citizen like this, they move for get in touch with the people where they don't intimidate during and after elections. This not the barrage of police them. Of course, where we dey now, we dey head for Kwedu, where they don't can make chop points. Stop, we say we not for good. This is very unfortunate with people them. Very, very unfortunate. You know, as you dey see, Dr. Richard Conte, they move along. You know, try to tell and say, being that you know come, not to work carry it, for can talk to the people them, for can share pains with them. This na that kind of thing.
Good afternoon.
Make we spend a day with Dr. Richard Conte about people known as the Unifier, while he be there inside Scotland. Dr. Richard Conte be carry in Sina, Scotland, where them be they meet every morning and discuss on what's in the agenda for the day for be like. Inside the team, we get people from the education sector, business sector, woman empowerment, youth empowerment, and economic building, among other sectors them. This very day, it meets with the Minister for Public Finance for Scotland. Then be discussed on some matters there, as they also be traveled by the same train for Gona Parliament.
Welcome to Parliament. Thank you. How are you? Good afternoon.
The Parliament be welcome Dr. Richard and the Entourage, we be there together with Councillor Graham Campbell, as he be they lead them for meet with some members of Parliament and ministers there inside Scotland. Inside the Scottish Parliament, Dr. Conte be meet with Carlo McKeag and other member of Parliament they will be welcome in team as they go forget the meeting with some big people them na the Scottish government. The Unifier in team be meet with Matthew Matheson, one minister we don't had 5 different ministries there and other parliamentarians there as they discuss critical issues we could bring benefits for Saloon and Scotland. After a series of meetings there and open parliament session, outside the first minister begets for give a speech, Dr. Conte and his team began at the Parliament's garden, outside and begets for meets with Nicola Sturgeon, one of Scotland's former First Minister and one of the people where they consider for be a hero inside Scotland. Then discuss on intricate matters then on how they go able work together for boost Salon towards global recognition. As the day they done, Dr. Conte be returned with his team na the hotel outside and tap. No forget for like, comment, share, and follow Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to the Unifier Hour. Can you hear me? Excellent. Mr. Salim, sincere apologies. I don't know what happened. My system just died. Everything just off. Hello, my family and Able. I'm really, really sorry today. We really been take time for count on about an hour before we come for try for make sure say we not go get into the technical hitch there. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened on me on end. Everything just go off. Everything just black out. And it take a while for come back on. I really, really, they sincerely apologize. We can try for doing on due diligence on this end, but unfortunately, sometimes the technology not can cooperate. With sincere apologies. Like I can say, the third time is the charm. So I want for try for the third time for try for introduce we guest panelist, Mr. Ahmed Salim Yonka Sise, making self count on and can tell Una how do. Mr. Salim. Mr. Salim, you're there on. Salim, should we talk? We're not in the area. So we go try back for lay you car on. Um, and let we hear you greetings where you get for we audience. Wow. What a day we're having, my people. We're having a very difficult day today. Not sure why, but we did ask Una for be patient with we. Um, one more time, let we see we guest panelist, Mr. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to the Unifier Hour. Me family, we so glad for day with una today. It don't taste small. We were not able for come to una on the Unifier Hour, but we want tell una thank you. We una tune in and join we today. Um, for respect sake, I want make una know say na some issues will be they go through where make we not able for join. Like me so personally, I've been hit with two big funeral them. I lost my mama, then I lost my brother within 9 months of each other. My family. Oh my goodness, what a day. We they tell God thank you because every day if Uda they alive, now they get problem for deal with. Uda no they alive, problem not to him concern. It don't go. It don't go. So we tell God thank you, say we they alive. And we tell God thank you, even in the times where we getting kind of problem there. We tell God thank you for Una. We don't patient, Una sit down, Una they wait for we forget. We act together. We they promise Una say we go do a lot better as time they go on. One more time, make a try forget Mr. Salim, Mr. Ahmed Salim Yonka Sise for car on. And can't tell we are doing, Mr. Salim. Mr. Salim, you there, we? Mr. Salim. Um, I know they hear Mr. Salim, they talk, and I know things say una self they hear him either. So unfortunately, it look like say we go get for end this broadcast today and come back to una at a different time because the network na salon no look they work for we today. Really affect me availability and some of we other studio guests that we can join we and some other factors being come up we've been get for take a break. We dey apologize profusely because we know say plenty of una been don't make a point of duty 9 o'clock salon time when I they ready for tune in with a big padding do ya and so now all know say life die no dey ask when they come. So we dey apologize for that day. But we so glad for able for come back for Candy with una today. And we dey ask una for share the link. Like how una plans do no more, una share it to una friends of friends, una share publicly. And as you hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to the Unifier Hour. Me family, we so glad for day with una today. It don't taste small. We were not able for come to una on the Unifier Hour, but we want tell una thank you. We una tune in and join we today. Um, For respect's sake, I want make una know say na some issues will be they go through wey make we not able for join. Like me, so personally, I've been hit with two big funeral them. I lost my mama, then I lost my brother within 9 months of each other. So it been really affect me availability. And some of we other studio guests that we can join we, and some other factors being come up, we been get for take a break. We dey apologize profusely because we know say plenty of una been don't make a point of duty 9 o'clock salon time when I dey ready for tune in with a big padding. Do ya? And so now all know say life die no dey ask when it dey come. So we dey apologize for that day. But we so glady for able for come back for Kande with una today. And we dey ask una for share the link. Like how una plan to do no more, una share it to una friends of friends, una share publicly. And as usual, una dey able reach we on all we social media platform them. We dey on YouTube, we dey on LinkedIn, we dey on WhatsApp, we dey on all the different social media platform. Then we dey on Facebook. In fact, on Facebook, una can watch we dey live as we dey go. So we tell God thank you for this. I want to bring plenty I'll do wherever you did at the world. And they say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you again for tuning in. And we tell God thank you for where we able for come back to now. Well, fumble them as we can normally do. We know they waste time when we can at the show, where they get right to the heart of the matter. So today I get to the studio, Mr. James Hallowell, where we the can sit down for can discuss one particular topic. Una all know say the unifier na the man where they call Dr. Richard Conte, where they vie for flag bearership for the APC party. And right now, Naina the leading candidate. So we one can discuss waiting na the qualifications where Dr. Richard Conte gets the unifier for run as flag bearer for the APC. And waiting make we as APCians for Tima behind this man, for Butu behind this man, and make sure say in na Ingo gets that flag bearership day. Now that's now we topic today, and I know say Una all interested. So I want for introduce to Una Mr. James Hallowell. Like can on and can tell we how do. Mr. James Hallowell.
Yes, Fambulona do. I don't know all they do. We tell God thank you, we don't come back. However, our absence, not intentional, but there is some strength to it. Because during the process, we see everything is say Boku water don't pass under the bridge. A whole lot of things don't go on. And like say Fambul are not ready for reform at all, because this was an opportunity. We having highlighted most of their mistakes, it was an opportunity for them to sit back and then let them know, say, okay, we are going this direction and then they take me right. But it seems as if ears are no ears and eyes are no eyes. So we don't research and get a whole lot of information. We for sure see we country still in problem. And we need a humble leadership. We need a sober-minded and experienced leadership. We need somebody with forward thinking, somebody with honest, and who will be able to pull the country out of the current social and economic doldrums. So we glad you forget to back and we always continue to stay close to this radio.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Hallowell. Well, without wasting any further time, I want to ask you for make you tell people then waiting make you in particular they support the Unifier and the Unifier campaign.
Good. Well, I want to be pretty straightforward. Me a Sierra Leonean, and I always consider myself in the middle. And we know say no to one views go help Sierra Leone or go before. We need other views as well. So, and in that position, I can realize say when the Unifier campaign come up, and then tell me who at the head, I see what you're waiting, then they do and the direction, then they go, and a whole lot of information were available about them through the magazine, the websites, the different handles. Them I don't visit. I realize say yes, the Unifier seem for the now the middle, and I believe say the head of the Unifier when I Dr. Conte, I know him and I work with him. And not only know him and work with him, but I see I'm in this Sierra Leone where he had a couple of local and international institutions. And I see in performance at the time. I mean, one part of people who me so happy with Dr. Anes Michael Mami include them in government. And truly speaking, no, no lie. That first time we are in this salon when Dr. Conte in government, we see the progress where Dr. Anes Michael and government make in terms of economic development. Young people let me get jobs. People let me get access to income. And when I say access to income, for the mere fact say you connect yourself and get job through the mining sector and other sectors then, what's happening? We experience some kind of economic relief because a whole lot of young people in them is somehow engaged. But when he left and then the APC government left power, what's happened? We experienced your economic decline and even collapse with the current regime. And an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Fast forward, whose side opportunities not there for young people and you get economic hardship. At the end of the day, I make people, young people end up for resorts to kush. Then take kush become glorious. And now in the happens on a salon. The country they in a very, very big mess. Let's be fair. But the one who they empower, they admit her. They're not great admitter. Every time you see, you listen to them, then they talk as if they just don't pull that country they for me in economic abyss. And we completely and flagrantly wrong. Sierra Leone not normal. Sierra Leone, they go through a lot economically, socially, and politically. So with duty, now for make sure see, we raise the alarm, we raise the voice system so that the country will retract, step back and think and try to find a sober-minded leader way ready for be committed to the cause of Sierra Leone and redirect that country back to Usai Commons.
Now we talk small about this kush epidemic because we know say we dey see we young people them. And in any country, especially country where get a young population like Salone, we resources, we human resources, we future now in the young people them. Because eventually we were not the older adults them, die they come for we one by one. I mean, nobody know one die early, but die they come for we one by one. And as we the age, we know they get the strength for do what we they do before. So eventually, even if you get good health and waiting, you will eventually retire. But this kush epidemic, it don't so affect with future generation. The one that we suppose for can take over, where now then we for hand over the baton of leadership to. It look like say it affects that particular population they quite significantly. So much so that the future of we youth then it not look too bright. Do you have Robert Panda side is small about how you don't see how this push they affect with future generation?
Oh yes, um, Mrs. Kaikai. Kush and emergence and spread in Sierra Leone, it's devastating and it gets not only a short-term effect, but even on the longer term. Now we'll go back before we get to this point, we got to watch government policies there before. And I really surprised when we can't hear it about kush. Because previously, not that young people, I mean, all that well to do opportunities in there for them so much. But I think say the former governments and then policies there no me so adverse that a drive young people them for resorts to kush. And just like I make this on my introduction, I say this on my introduction. Um, 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 I remember after the war, I'm in this salon, and now we this way fets for like young people and get a national youth policy. We go up to the late President Ahmed Tijan Kaba in Lodge, sit down discuss with her, and I work with people in the ministry, and like the late Josephus Williams and Mr. Anthony Kuma, a couple of them. We work with them. Even UNICEF, when UNICEF funded the first national youth forum, now with this, in fact, the organization I they work for, in fact, also give money for support that youth forum day. So women determine because we know say out of the war, they don't use young people them, they don't become instruments of war, they don't become war machine, they don't use them as thugs. This is a time for like then redirect the efforts of young people. And when we first say we get the National Youth Forum and the National Youth Policy, we may work towards the National Youth Council. I think saying in during the process, I go back for studying at Fobe College, and after Fobe College, I just a couple of years. Correct. Say I leave. So, but government in policies them they try for help young people. You mean get the Commonwealth Youth Initiative. You now see the DDR trust funding day for help young people for engaging in a lot of activities. So I'm not saying there was not a drug problem, but women they are important. Truly speaking, since I born as I left, maybe the only drug women we know about is Jamba.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. And the rest of them they tell me about. Would they read them through, then workshop, then training them on drug policy and
Yes.
in drug abuse resistance education, all that thing and they not who they body, but
Yes.
we not see them pass that cannabis.
Yes.
Who know as Jamba. But Kush, like because of the absence of programs, the absence of resources for direct or for control young people and energy, move on towards productive gains, we are also end up for NUSEF. Now, the center of Kush. Kush don't engulf their lives. We don't see so many videos on WhatsApp or social media. We don't read, we don't see so many documentaries about Kush. That now as a result of the reckless government policies don't make Kush, don't become the solace for young people. And we're completely wrong. And not only affect their lifestyle for today, but even in the future. And in fact, the cream of society when are the young people, now then this epidemic do affect. And there was a time I saw a video outside the Minister of Education when me own friend and colleague, they talk about government not get resources. Government not get resources. What do you mean? What do you mean? In the midst of them huge expenditures, the unnecessary expenditures, the way they go on, why they not use them funds and redirect them for fight this push, put them under control, and help young people to live a better life. Instead, we get a drug lord where the current government accommodates na free time. And I understand say that drug law day now the president in-law. Well, this na John Palmer into in a Johnny yes. You know, it's terrible, you know, good for the country. Kush don't so take over the lives of young people and see and say like na food. And we they see people them in uniforms, people them in different offices there. They all don't be affected by this Kush epidemic. In fact, some man don't lost their life behind Kush. And I get a couple of relatives then too. I mean, don't talk about this program. That what they don't call it informacies, then they take Kush. Some lost their lives. Some they struggle for survive. You know? So whose kind productive gains they where this government don't able to help young people in with? I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing. Of course, they get a few the way they can use for put na social media and some TV programs and for sure as an example, but they are just one compared to the far too many way then they suffer from this epidemic and then they help them. In fact, last night I think I learned of one other hospital go reading host where they find cannabis, they find kush, they find other drugs there. So all of this will not mean get another country. But the absence of a government policy for young people, a way for redirects and lifestyle, a way for helping them, for get opportunities of choice and get into it, education or vocational means for build their own future and be somebody and also turn back or help the communities and the country. All of these things are absent. So USA don't friend yourself. We friend yourself, young people, and because of they not get nothing for do, then get into drugs, then get into kush. And we know from the history of the war, when we don't learn na classroom and off classroom, we know say as long as young people they want to do something, they want to engage themselves, that means they know they can either resort to violence, they can either resort to drugs, they can either resort to any other means of negative vice just for satisfy themselves. And I believe in a time this way, when I sit down, when I think back, when I sit down, take a careful look from USA don't come out after the war, the post-war years, how we work for build the youth movement, get them strong, and then they even help people that like we for continue with your education, for get an opportunity for come abroad for can study. And here they so we they try to help back the country. You know, but una now opportunities not there for una. Now all introducing una to now drugs and poverty. And now look how it don't change in our lives. Some man don't die, some man not get a future, some man not get work, some man even something for itself no problem for her. So all of these things don't continue for make a problem. I say so complex. And until we sit back and think, say, we need for change this government through the ballot box, not so through violence, so through the ballot box.
Indeed.
Then bring somebody where they empathize with we, and bring somebody where understand the problems of that country. This thing will continue. And hand over that drug lord. We not get for compromise and look the drug lord and say, go. I think that ain't going to help the country, but not to that. We still lay in a quagmire within a social economic quagmire. We're not good for the country.
Indeed. Thank you so much. And I'm glad with the way where you segue into the fact that we need change, because Stallone, however, the truth is government don't they change hands between two of the major party them when the All People's Congress, the mighty APC, and the SLPP. And now that make would they able forget clear and distinct comparison of waiting they happen with one party or the other they in government, they in governance, and we they see the drastic differences. I believe saying that because when APC they in power, the way then they conduct things, now make then they call them Kumbra party. Then they talk say APC na Kumbra party. Whereas when we neighbor then they in power, we know they see better in the country. We just they see plenty negative things they go on, like this kush epidemic, we don't come. But I'm glad you the way we segue into the fact that we need change. We definitely need change. Salon no day in a place where anybody go gladly for say nami na the land of me birth this, na me home country this. In fact, now on the international stage, I've been they talk to somebody where I know where they work na the UK, the anti-fraud committee, one of them government agencies where they deal with international fraud. Salon now one of the top 5 na then list because they don't get so many complaints about fraudulent activities. Salon not able for day on the international stage for good things. Anytime we make the international stage as something negative. And it's sad because we're not a country of a whole lot of people. It's about 8 million, 9 million people. And we get an incredible amount of natural resources, both in forestry and in minerals. But we're not seen for able for get standard for work for we. So definitely, Salon need change. And I believe say me and you all two believe say that change they need for be the APC, the Kumbra party back in governance. So right now we're there at a point where the lower level elections for kick off very soon, and then we go ahead into convention. Inside convention, now they then will choose the leader for the party, and that leader they now in go be the presidential candidate. I want to make you tell me why Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier, now in APC for choose as we flag bearer, if indeed we're serious about getting back into governance.
Thank you, Mrs. Keke. I think a very serious question, Andy, and I want to pour my heart into that. You know, first of all, we look say and land say clear. It is not hidden. Sierra Leone gets some, will face some deep political division and economic instability. And I can add this say we also in the midst of social inequality who they experience. So in that light, we don't look about the 16 to 23 candidates that we don't come out. Of course, the kind talk when I multi-party state, we believe in democracy. We want let people come out, let them participate in government. But we want also let people think. It don't mean say because look James Hallowell as you don't know with a master's education and in America, I don't work now big agencies, therefore are capable for big president. No. Elephants aid not to picking load. Given the kind enormous problem the world will face in that country, we get to be very careful. If Salon people we really want change, we want to redirect this government so that we will get sober-minded people in power. People who can help, people who get things in the heart of the country. And among there are 16 to 23 member or aspirants really we want contest for the flagship of the APC. Do ya with the big una look on self some of una na time this for let una be true to una country or to we country because I'm a Sierra Leonean. Na time this for be very true to we country. Some of we, so the aspirants there, I don't think say we put them fit that shoes. No. You know, not be realistic. We get people there where as you see them, so you know, say yes, this particular person, they fit the office, and if they get an opportunity, we're ready for more. And this is why I choose to support Richard Conte. Dr. Richard Conte, I know him, not so because when he gets into politics, I know him from his neighborhood, and I know how he influenced so many young people for becoming educated. Because now me we icon, now me we reference, and especially with an opportunity, with the opportunities that way they may get all the land with them. Whenever I go McKinney and point to her, you know, say, this man is somebody. So first, what we know say Dr. Richard Conte, now the right candidate for able help the APC, for usher the APC, unify the APC and usher into a national elections and possibly make the APC party become victorious again and redirect the economic lives of Sierra Leonean people. Let me not forget, the APC, the politics there is deeply polarized. And we don't see so many things that don't happen within the party. We can question people. Somebody tell me, say, "Oh, how many people in our party? How many people want to be president?" I can always tell them, say, yes. Now, in our politics, people are supposed to come together. And I'm glad that Dr. Conte, in most of the interviews, there, in believing that, say yes. Now, from them many aspirants and somebody they wouldn't get for choose. And they always express the hope and optimism, say, when they choose one person, the rest of the party will come here. So, with this kind of mind, with this kind of explanation, I see Dr. Conte, now the leader where this party need, because he ready for unite the party together, brave enough for able to confront the wrongs of the SLPP. And we don't listen to so many interviews that we had and other media. Dr. Conte, what he talk, now for make sure say it creates an economic opportunity where they work for all, every Sierra Leonean. And one of in golden or in novel response we get for the economy, I remember we say, and one makes Sierra Leone Port Authority on a 24-hour shift instead of 8-hour or 12-hour shift. And we will not ever think about that country. And you don't say a lot of things that we're ready for help. Recently, now we had a talk of how we're ready for revive back the rural electrification process. Back at that interview day. And ready, and that will bring jobs for so many young people, just like how the mining opportunities open up job opportunities for young people. So these are big projects where I believe say Dr. Conte succeed and give the opportunity. It will turn that country in fortunes around. And like I make mention of the so many minerals they will get. You know, Dr. Anes Baikomami sees on that opportunity, gave contracts to so many investors that we can. And they invested in they mean talk to them, the party mean talk to them for employ young people. And they employ people. People they get jobs. And then they live a good life. But President Bio, out of ignorance, not a sheer ignorance, when they appoint them, the first what you do is say, they annul all the mining contracts in the. You don't annul them now. Well, since you annul them mining contracts in the hardship don't flare in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Hardship flare in the country. People will not get jobs. Investors they not come, and the eventual thing what you able to deliver na push
Mm-hmm.
to people. And the same way I listened to that interview where he talk, I was so pissed off. I said, what in this man they talk about? There was a strategy with the APC use. So what's wrong if you for continue that strategy there and still continue for the make people and the get access to bread and butter.
Exactly.
But you can't annul them. You annul land there, and only tap there, and I don't go back, or you do hold this, and I don't or how they may call it now, and they don't mess them up. So how una fit to say una they govern? It's all about you having jobs. Your friends and cronies, they have jobs, and they eat from government coffers. Then the huge chunk of the population, they out there, they not get job, they not get no opportunity. Most of the young people, they don't resort to push. Most of the young people, and they run for come out of the country. I think, and you ask them, then they will tell if them don't catalog their successes, they go and beg them, say, oh, okay, in fact, they make allegations against you now. But to be true, it's difficult for some of we come on a salon. I miss Sierra Leone every day.
Yes,
I grew
Mr.
up in Sierra Leone.
I just want to jump in small because you mentioned something about we need a leader who is brave enough to confront the status quo. And now one of the major things in Andy, because we know for a fact, say, this current government then don't rule with a very heavy hand, using tactics of intimidation, using tactics of, silencing people, anybody way seem for say anything where they're not too like, we not go down well with them, then they threaten them. You mentioned some of the Unifier, Dr. Richard Conte, in recent interview there with we had Dr. Conte being get a visit from policeman them, people will make up the COI team. After he been do that interview where he talk about the expenses and travel, he been mentioned say the current government don't spend $1 billion, billion with a B, not M, a B, $1 billion in travel expenses. We not even include the per diem there where they can get with the traveling, mostly because then they travel very frequently, then they travel with a large contingency of people, and then they spend extravagantly when then they on their trip then they. Whereas compared to the APC government, in their own 11 years of tenure, they're not been done even reach 500,000. So after that program day, then we go policeman then, soldier man then appear na Dr. Conte, the Unifier, in various places of business, na in school, na in hotel, and na in residence. And I mean, anybody we get even half a brain gonna say than the intimidation tactics. But I want for make we back up small, because this is a very key qualification for the next person we get for bring APC back into governance. If you now get the mind for team up and talk the truth and face the heat when it comes to you when you're there inside the kitchen, then it's going to be very difficult for let you properly lead we party and say you were able for bring we a win at the polls. I want to watch a video we happen after the 20 I think it was 20 oh my goodness, I think it was either after 2023 elections where we lost. And especially we APC and the way they at the south, when at the stronghold of this current government, where they feel so demoralized, they feel left out, they get a lot of threats, a lot of intimidation, they bond them, host them, then they attack them randomly. They feel really intimidated. And Dr. Conte decides, say, if I go down there and go pay them a visit as a senior party member, if I go down there, go pay them a visit for boost their morale and then block on a road when they go. Let me watch this video quickly. It will show you the kind of person where Dr. Conte be. Okay, I think say where they get a little bit of a technical problem, but if we're able to get them up, we will show Una the video. Essentially, waiting happen when Dr. Conte reach na the border, they emit them put a barrier, then say enough of course. I say, waiting do. Inside my own country again, Una they put restriction on me, on whose side I forgo and whose side I not forgo. They say, well, no, this is why I own don't pass mark. How they can for can encourage we APC grassroots. And they can for can encourage them because then they feel so demoralized with the kind loss where we lost. Then Una say enough for kind side. They say, well, me and Dr. Conte, if Una want Una shoot me. They say, but 10 people here, I dey go see them, I dey go encourage them, and I dey go talk to them. It crossed the barrier. When it crossed, then say, if Una say make I not cross with me motorcar, Una keep the motorcar. I dey walk on foot. I can't do. It crossed the barrier on foot. Then a few people that we've been there with them, then say go with them. Then begin tell and I'll say, okay, pa, go take the motorcar. Okay, pa, go take the motorcar. I want to let you tell we, that day I really wish we go able for show him. If we're able, we go show him. But if we're not able, no problem. I want to make you tell because I know see you don't work with Dr. Conte as a youth, and you know the kind strength where it can with. And in you mention where I ask you, waiting out some of the things that we qualify them for be flag bearer for APC. You mentioned say we need somebody we're able to lead from the front. I'll make you give me a bit more of your own personal example that way you don't see. Outside Dr. Conte, they stand up for the people, stand up for the youth, and stand up for the country.
Okay, thank you. Just like how you talk we know Dr. Conte say na person with very good experience. He work na CRS, and at the time during the Civil War, CRS, one of the biggest agencies, non-profit agencies there, where they focus for help rural communities and people there, at least for access opportunities that will continue for make them live. So there, Dr. Conte do very well. And even when I come study, I get the opportunity for learn a couple of things about the things the way he may do, what in CRS may do under leadership, and how them programs and they not only help for pull people them out of difficulties at the time, but they also contribute for stabilize them and later on usher them into the post-war reconstruction process. Dr. Conte and they advocate for like peace kind of saloon. CRS named big on peace building programs, and he was the head at that time. In fact, Dr. Conte, Dr. Richard Conte's name was a household name na Sierra Leone. A lot of people in Sabia. So now emi get the mind for able to create the right kind of programs then, not so only for help for address people and then issues them during a time of insecurity, but even to also leading to the post-war reconstruction process. And when he left CRS, a move go now ECOWAS and UNDP. Dr. Conte step in again and create this big youth peace platform program for the Mano River Union. And later on for civil society, help with the West African civil society. In fact, I think I'm just read recently say, I think I'm only plan 15 or 20 years now. So they may do their celebration and they say, well, thanks to Richard Conte. But going back to that video, Dr. Conte is fearless. Dr. Conte is fearless, he not afraid nothing. All what he knows is when once this not the truth, Dr. Conte stand for her. A fearless, a possibly courageous, a believe for taking time for go over something and try to make sure say people they understand and get them corrected. And with that video, they say, I think say, I don't see him. I don't know if a lot of people don't see him. Usai is stand against when them block and say you're not supposed to go. And he may take the right step because we all know what he mean. And indeed, imagine how people don't go through that time of distress and lost election. Then the leader grabs say, okay, let her go, or the somebody when an authority in the party decides, okay, let her go meet me on people and talk with them, provide solace for them. And then from nowhere, you get a bunch of, I don't know how to call them, we grab for go blocker. They're not supposed to. And indeed, he tell them, he say, at the crosser, they say, okay, now do what's in get for Billy now.
Actually, if you want to play the video right now,
okay.
Let people then see what they say.
Yeah.
As a private man, I'm not going to hold on, kill me now. You will kill me now. Kill me now. Me, you can touch the game. What in this country when you want to go? No, kill myself like the pastor. No! Let them on the this country, the world is why you go say we not for kind of you check out when the police now the we don't tax on the I to pay you. I said that you go tell me to me about waka na the country.
This, of course, the audio will be make say Dr. Richard Conte they face a very serious intimidation and team for consolidate the people what they don't face during the elections. You know, this is very unfortunate, me family. For like you see a very senior citizen like this, they move for get in touch with the people the way they don't intimidate during and after elections. This not the barrage of police them. Of course, where we dey now, we dey head for Kwedu, where they don't can make chop points. Stop we say we not for good. This is very unfortunate with people them. Very, very unfortunate. You know, as you see Dr. Richard Conte, they move along, you know, try to tell and say, being that you know come not to work out with for can talk to the people them, for can share pain with them, this I like kind thing.
So indeed, we don't see this video. So Mr. Hallowell, you can go ahead and finish up your thoughts here and there.
Yes, just like I say, a brave and fearless. We see another video and a possibly very creative. And we don't listen to in interviews there so many times. And another thing I want to bring a belief for the upfront and already they don't make them very clear. Say if it gets the opportunity, then give them the leadership mantle and they lead them people this government get to be accountable for every one bit of their crimes. Like I talk about the politics of intimidation, then good at that. Now they don't rule and because like that kind of thing they will happen, sir. They don't question anybody, they hold anybody accountable. No, they're not doing. They let I go pass, they go free. If not me other place, like the authorities, then guide them, then they call them and ask them what's in the problem and make that kind of a correction and release a statement. Because Dr. Conte and like how they talk and country, and he is supposed for worker free without any hindrance. So like how we need for no say a upfront and you don't begin to tell them. Say definitely when that day they come, God help everything go well, then go be accountable for all them crimes there. And they don't do a lot of things there. These governments don't do a lot of things. Besides the financial management, poor financial management and crimes they don't corruption they don't commit. They don't kill a lot of people. I will see videos of how they go McKinney and kill people in for generator, where I think say no mean necessary at all. If people in protest, then get the right for protest. You need to go open live around the kill people. I don't think say that was wise at all. Pardon
Well,
Bawood.
where you did talk so sorry, where you did talk so you make me mind go on something because one of the things that we hear from the opposition are that they no want Dr. Richard Conte because they believe say they come with a mind for can get retribution, for can revenge. And I want to make you clarify that day for we because we don't hear plenty time, Dr. Conte, they make a distinction between retribution and accountability.
We not a party in the first place, and not to the opposition for decide for we. I wish this message can go out there, not to the opposition for decide for we. We for best know what's good for we. And Dr. Conte, not to that kind of a person. Trust me, Dr. Conte in bitter. I don't interact with her a couple of times. We go see her. But no, listen, review all the interviews there. There is another spew any venom as against people or for people in tomorrow. No, but accountability, of course. Now the right track way supposed now the right way down the way supposed to go. People and for be accountable. Even these governments, when they came, they hold people accountable. They say they do commission of inquiry. People that don't corrupt, they don't and commit acts of corruption. So what they do? Then institute a commission of inquiry. Even Dr. Conte may affected. But I think after they look, they don't see nothing. They let him out. So you're not afraid for stand and say the truth to the SLPP. The SLPP self, the term way APC in power, they criticize the APC and come up with a whole lot of things there, and then do them. So if Dr. Conte say he go hold people accountable, I don't think saying out of vendetta or grudge or any other thing, but people and they need to be accountable for what they don't do. We don't see killings, we don't see intimidation, we don't see a lot of things in way not normal, and that don't continue for polarize the country. And I feel to say if we get somebody like Dr. Conte, where they outline a roadmap for addressing issues and lay them to rest, I think say they're not the right step. And I tell you, I don't ever know Dr. Conte. I know one day say as a side, it vex from somebody. If you meet Dr. Conte, that kind of a person, the first they not allow for see some side for laugh you. Anytime I see now, then they remind you. At the counter house tomorrow, that plaza so you cook. At the camp for Kaita. And when Dr. Conte they visit the US, and then they stay with only APC member, they know they only visit APC member. I don't come near. SLPPO, You not get party, Dr. Conte willing for go visit you, sit down and talk. And I saw people and they ask her questions then, and they spend time for answer them because what you do, they want help them make them get the real truth and understanding towards things that they happen at the country. So I think say as a party, do ya with 16 to 23 aspirants. My time this for long as sit down thing. Some of una that Tuesday, una no able am. And again, I repeat, an elephant take not to picking up. Lord, we get the wise person. Lord, we get the person we able sit down think. Lord, we get the person where they up to the job. In academic experience, in academic attainments don't show up. In professional experience and engagement, it don't show up. It don't show say this man is day up to the task. Now a responsible family man, and we all the same. And in only time they, that he understand the needs of other people. He don't work with civil society. He don't work with civil society. Now Sierra Leone, Mano River Union, and ECOWAS. And I believe say now we know honor and we own hometown. But Dr. Conte is a well-respected figure internationally. So this is an opportunity. Lord will not make the same mistakes of the past.
Mm.
Lord will take with time. When would they go into the polls from how you call them? From
Lower level.
local elections, from the local level. Say go up, before begin send message. We want change na Sierra Leone. We want a leader who understand the situation of the people. We want a leader who will be able to advocate for the people. We want a leader who will be able to stand up for the people. We want a leader who will be able to confront the ills of the past government and make sure say they account for them. There is nothing wrong with that. Do ya? Lord, be wise enough as we go into the polls.
The last 2-3 minutes, I just want to let you go up not small and the very obvious divide where this current government don't enable na the country, where they see serious divides across political lines, across tribal lines, across territorial lines, chiefdom lines. I mean, there's just incredible amount of divide. I mean, tribalism will always exist na salon, but Italic say right now it on steroids. If you like say the way this government don't do things, if you like say they don't pit the rest of the country against one green tribe. And me personally, it mourn me because I come out personally from my own papa side, me not timini. But I married my man. And I love my husband to death. But the way then they do things, na salon, it really they ambog life. The last day we me and my man go salon together. Impasse, no problem. Me de biena, wa pass 9 old me na one corner. I say you team up na Air Force. And they think say, well, what do me do now? The next person carry pass, next person carry pass, next person carry pass, number 4 carry pass. Now my husband come back. He say, na my wife that one day. And the man say, give me your passport. Now I look, you see the name, Kai. Now I take me own passport because me still they use me that in name when I Sofian Kagbo. Now I take me own passport, he put inside me money passport, he lock him. Now I take to my husband, care and go. And I think to myself, say, but I'm Sierra Leonean. I don't need person for bring me car inside salon. I don't need my husband for carry me go inside salon because I salon myself come out. So I want you to work small upon this kind of division where we don't see this deep-seated division where we don't see. We can't say this government they try to pit the rest of the country against one green tribe, where not helpful. Because if you go back 1 or 2 generations, you go Fenusa you family to everybody inside salon.
Then I under the BO regime. Let's be clear. I'll tell you how we grew up in Sierra Leone, the schools they all attend. In fact, I remember when I was born in Freetown, but when the movie go Makini, for Go Wokri, people in Go Wokri, they meet people and we had many days, we had a lot of people. In fact, we all they interact, we they go to the same church. My friends, a lot of them, now many people will not know the difference between, we they speak different languages, but we they go to each other's house, we they eat, we they, wait a second. But when this government can, Mr. begin sense that they not only they sack officials them based on the trial, then they then do a whole lot of things, intimidate them, and a kind of I want for the I don't want talk me mind like I don't want talk another thing, but it's difficult for whole am up. Now, yeah, a lot of things in the way don't happen. Just as you said, this government, one tribe against the other, or not to the other separate against the people, and we no me right. The Kaba government, we see what them do, the way how they position themselves, the way how they move. But let I explain something to you. I forget to tell you this. During the Kaba government, a lot of the programs and money with me they come, then they make sure say they push them to the south and then leave the north, even in terms of expenditures. Now they can also them they do allocations, and they do their allocations based on districts and regions. By the time you check, the money for the south and east would don't go. Now they had to do then take the funds for the north and the west for begin find way how for like a spreader and manager. So yeah, and a lot of things and programs and they way them deprive the north of. But like since they get people somebody like a President Kaba, I mean fair enough not for encourage any form of tribalism inside the party. But with Madabio, no, a rife.
Mhm.
A rife. We see the number of people who then sack,
Mhm.
people who then deprive in many ways. I know one for as a social worker, I want for limit myself, I know one for be certain things and I not go do some disclosures. But we know how
Understand what
many
you
people
mean.
how many people who don't help now when it
Yeah.
comes to asylum issues.
Yes. I
We
mean, I
see,
understand what you mean
yeah,
because
we see how when they flee, then they flee some persecution back home. You
yeah,
know, it's unbelievable.
yeah.
It's unbelievable. And you
Because
can't
in terms of
believe it.
Wago school, like how you mentioned, say there was a whole bunch of different people. Wago
Yeah.
school, I was friends with Creodem. I was
Mhm.
friends me Creopadia, me get Taylor, I get Metzger, I get I get different people then I get Padiden, winner, Sengover. Honorable Marima Kone was my best friend in high
You
school.
see, you see.
She was my best friend in high school. And it no matter say in the SLPP, media APC, we still maintain our friendship. I mean, it's not as close as it used to be because in the and the media, but we still maintain the friendship. When I've been day school, I get too many people that win at me party, many people that win at me party, and some of my close, like I said, Mama Connie was my best friend. Another very good friend, Nabin Fula. So we were all across. We don't mean get this kind of divide, but now even in friendships in schools, we they say you get for belong, for let you be party with certain people there. And it's not a good thing for a small country like this, which is one of the things where Dr. Conte will bring change about. In fact, the name, the Unifier, now one of the big draw than dandy for we. Just tell me a little bit about how Dr. Conte the Unify, just in about 30 seconds. It will not need for go that long, but just in about 30 seconds, how it all manage for bring unity across the country. across tribes across the country, across the landscape?
We see I'm not the Unifier movement. If you check the Unifier, you get every corner of Sierra Leone represented, you get every tribe, you get people from different sections. I believe say the name says it all. And like I tell you, Dr. Conte, when there, they visit Mende, Timi, back, you talk with them all, find common ground for the all. And I believe say that are just a sign for what is to come if we gain the opportunity. So, and when you watch Dr. Conte in Walk Back na Sierra Leone, you know, me only limit to the north. CRS me the operates on almost and then major districts in Sierra Leone. They operate there, and the programs then when then turn in a CRS, you get people in all the workforce in CRS me form almost every tribe. We do not mean they know whether na Mende, this na Timi, this na Limba, this na Creole. No. Everything me acceptable at that time, and that impacts the morale of the program. That give able help the program for achieving goals. You see, unlike now, where we get just one set of people, ministry, a whole building or a whole department, is only one set of people. Now, simply because not able to be very clear and make to people and say, we are a country. If you say one country, one people, that no mean will not sabi Mende, will not sabi Tim, will not sabi Bo, will not sabi Kenima. We all what we know is we are Sierra Leoneans, irrespective of who side you come up from. Make sure say you give every Sierra Leonean the same opportunity where you give to everybody. But you know, we only go limit to one region or one town or district. Then you say this is about one country, one people. No, except if now one read them differently. But the way how they read them, that motto they for be unity, it will be diversity, unity in diversity, opportunities for everybody, irrespective of who you are. But I'm not thinking that's so it read now. It's all about Bio and his cohort, Bio and his henchmen. And we very difficult, and you know this continue for settle country towards peace at all.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Hallowell. We don't come to the end of the show. But before we go, I want to make you give all APC and them, especially the delegates there, we get for vote in with flag bearer. Give them one final message where to make them understand, say, if they truly want to see APC back in governance, then get for choose Dr. Richard Conte.
For sure, all APCIs, especially delegates them, do ya now the power for change country rest now we have. And based on all the candidates who don't see, I believe say Dr. Conte stand a better chance and we will give him the opportunity for lead we. And we see in experience, we see in qualification, we see in engagement them over a period of time. Dr. Conte are the right man we will help to pull the country from the political problems, the inequality and poverty we face, the difficulty with the post-war legacy, the youth unemployment challenge, the push challenge, and also the fiscal stress where SLPP deliver to we. Dr. Conte will able to relieve we from renting and day. Let we not forget, DUA. Delegates them. If we don't begin, move the votes in the right direction and get the right leader, I'm telling you, nothing will go up, not send a message. Not to all the way 16 to 20 something delegates and they up to the task. Now not see there again some man being the same 8 years of mother bio. You know go like him. You know go like him. they don't care who go bien, and we face a lot of difficulties. So therefore, since we time don't come back so for change, do ya no institutional change. Hello, don't forget Dr. Richard Conte.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hallowell. Indeed, Ms. F1 joined Mr. Hallowell for say all APC delegates, if una true, one for see APC back in governance, una man na Dr. Conte. Number one, he get the fortitude for defend una vote. He get the fortitude for defend una vote. Wait till we see 2023. Me, I dey give a personal guarantee say under Dr. Conte in leadership, we not go see something like that day. Because he go fight to the last for ensure say how una vote na so una go be governed. Number two, this man in experience with electioneering is unsurpassed. Nobody know day we get that kind of experience day with electioneering and how for make sure say accountability day, that the elections are free, fair, and credible. the results where we get na credible results. Number 3, we don't hear it, and Mr. Hallowell tell we about Dr. Conte in courage and fearlessness. If Dr. Conte have been posting where they able scare away, like where they expose we neighbor them now we yard, then before don't intimidate her into silence. But even with all the intimidation we then do, it still they go on. We know say we need a leader where they lead from the front. Not to somebody where they say when I go no more they come. Now person way in the lead, you say una follow me, let we all go. And finally, when I need somebody we get integrity. Dr. Conte, ibadi badi, one thing we you know the joke with, na in God. Dr. Conte na man of faith, we they afraid God. And let we talk and go talk and come. When somebody they afraid God, you know say he must get who that go able talk to him. If nobody no able talk to him, you know say he must listen to him pastor. Anybody will not get person where he afraid, a dangerous person. So do ya wanna let we make the right choice this time when we go delegate conference, and let we make Dr. Conte we leader. So the other flag bearer candidates them, may message to una na this. Una throw una support behind Dr. Conte so una no go split the vote. Let we get one clear leader. Una all, I'm sure, inside una heart of hearts, una no say na Dr. Conte na the leader. But all man, they try forget what he need forget. And I mean, that's politics. But do ya, when the rubber hits the road, una throw una support behind Dr. Conte so that the party, for the strength of the party, because APC, big pass we all. We don't come to the end of another episode of the Unifier Hour. We tell una thank you, we una tune in for listening, tune in for hearing. And if una get any questions, we next show them we go make opportunity for make una ask questions. In the meantime, una can send una question then na the comments them. As una they watch when na always social media platform them, na LinkedIn, na Facebook, na YouTube, na Instagram, now all the different one, even on X, una can place una comments then they, and we go respond to them the next show. Una thank you so much, and God bless we all. Have a great week until we come back to una next week by God power.